Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Chrono Cross walkthrough. Not really sure what we're gonna do in this video, but we're gonna find out. It looks like we're in the Termina, in the home world. And alright, yeah, I think this is where we're going to get the Dragoons Glory. Sure looks like it. Yuppers. Okay, so there is a bug here, and it's a very interesting bug. I'm going to take advantage of it. And so what you do here is take Viper here to Termina, the bar, talk to the lady at the counter, and she will let you into this back room here. Old glorious days. Alright, so Viper gets his tier 7 tech, as well as, hurry up here, there we go, the Dragoons Glory. Okay, so the bug here is if you exit this room and come back in, the Dragoons Glory will be back on the, or not back on the wall, you won't actually get to see it, but you'll interact with basically nothing and get more Dragoons Glories and more flag bearers. So like I said, I'm going to take advantage of this here. So there we are, walked back up to the wall after leaving the room and coming back in, and obviously here Viper is saying the same things, and like I said, so another flag bearer gets added to your inventory, as well as another Dragoons Glory. So, Dragoons Glories are insane. They're the item, it's basically the upgraded version of the Dragoons Honor, which I believe increases your accuracy, your attack power, and I think magic power as well. So, like I said, insanely good item, obviously very offensive oriented. I'm not sure how many I'm actually going to grab here. I think it was like four or something like that. I probably could have grabbed a couple more, but I kind of wanted to just move on. But I believe once you actually leave the bar, you can't come back. But don't quote me on that. I don't think I've ever actually tried coming back later, you know, to get more. So, you know, I would say, if this is something that you want, or you want a bunch of these, just make sure you take care of it right now. And, you know, I mean, to be honest, how many do you really need? I guess if you wanted to, you could equip 3 on all 3 of your characters, which would be 9. You know, and I guess again, that's really I would say the maximum that you actually need. So, anyways, all right, let's move on here. I'm gonna head down to where the grave of, I think it's Garai and Dario is at. I'm not sure if we're in the correct world though. So at this point in the game, basically right after you get Surge his body back, you can obtain a second Einlanzer, which I believe Glenn is the only one that can actually equip it, and then like I say, so you can actually get a second one as well, and so then Glenn can actually dual wield them. Now, it's actually, you know, for Glenn, the strongest weapon or weapons in the game. Yeah, I'm in the wrong world, so we'll have to go to the other world. Now, the one really weird thing about that, so in this world, that must be that sword right there on the ground. I feel like that must not be the actual Einlanzer, right? Because we've already got one. And now we're going to go to the other world and obtain another one. So I feel like one of them has to be, you know, not an actual Einlanzer, which you know, to me feels like it should be this world. Now, I don't remember where we actually, or what world we were actually in when we got the Einlanzer to, you know, progress into the Dead Sea. I don't remember. I feel like it should be here in the home world, though, because, like I said, we're going to cross over and grab a second Einlanzer. So, I don't know, maybe oversight. Maybe there's something I'm missing about this. I'm, you know, that's probably the case. There's, you know, like I said, there's probably just something that I'm not quite understanding correctly. But anyways, like I said, Glenn, especially if you've got Glenn, well, actually the only way you can equip these again is actually if you have Glenn. He is the only one that can equip the Einlands or so. You know, if you did the save kid part of the quest earlier on in the game, unfortunately you won't have Glenn, and you know, this won't be of much use to you, unfortunately. But you know, keep in mind it is, or the double Einlanzer is slightly better than the best sword in the game, which is I think it's the Spectral Sword, which is the one that you can make with you know, a rainbow shell and the shiny materials. So, and I believe it's like 1 attack point higher. So the double Einlanzer, 1 attack point higher. I believe the accuracy is the exact same. The other thing, though, with the Einlanzer is I believe it heals you for 1 point for every stamina point spent in battle. Just like the Master Mune, or Master Mune, whatever, however you want to say it. So keep that in mind. You know, is that all that awesome? I don't know, not really. In the grand scheme of things, you know, and especially towards the end of the game, 1 point of health restored here and there isn't likely to make a battle go one way or the other, but I guess it's something interesting to know anyway. Alright, so this one, I don't know. Okay, to me this one looks a little bit different. And again, it could completely be my imagination here, but this does look different than the one in the other world, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm not sure, but I think you actually have to take Glenn here to grab this second Einlanzer, though, so... Alright, brother, yes, I understand. So I don't know, is Dario speaking to him through the sword or something? Alright. And he says, what does he say? Together our dream will be finished or something like that? Okay. Alright. Anyways, very cool. It looks cool in battle. I'm not wild about his stance, though, in battle. Because his stance doesn't actually change his actual attack, though. So when you actually use the swords, the animation changes. But... Oh... Okay, yeah, okay. So when you equip the Einlanzer, see, it just says Einlanzer, and it doesn't actually show you that he's got 2. But if you go into the inventory, or if you unequip the Einlanzer, it'll say that there's 2 in your inventory. So, again, keep that in mind. So there's the... Oh yeah, I needed to equip my Dragoons Glories here. Which again are so good. So good. If I remember correctly, though, unfortunately, when you do a new game plus, your Dragoons Glories will not carry over. Again, that's if I remember correctly. Hopefully, I'm correct on that, but that's okay. Again, you know, that just means you can go back at a certain point in there. You know, after Serge gets his body back, bring Viper, and you will be able to, you know, get as many as you want again. Here, I'm actually going to show you guys a little scene here. This is completely optional. I don't really know how how great it is. It seems kind of silly, but here apparently there's some... Wait, what? Okay. I didn't actually go inside there, which is where you need to go to get this extra scene. So okay, here we're going back. Again, I don't know. This scene is really weird. I kind of feel like they tried to show a little comparison here between, you know, maybe even like Karsh and Dario. I don't know. Again, not sure what they were going for here, or you know, or if this was just a similarity between Glenn and Dario. Here, obviously he's talking about Dario and getting in fights. So what are they fighting about? Listen up. Okay. I like you both. What are these kids like, 10? Oh my god. Okay. Just, I don't know. That scene seems really weird. I don't know if something didn't translate over awesome, you know, like perfectly. I don't know. Really weird though. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on between the troubled love lives of 10-year-olds. Which, again, just weird. I think Glenn is the only one there that can kind of resolve that conflict. And then here, actually, stop in with the churro vendor. He's got... obviously, he'll give you a churro, and you'll actually get a rainbow shell here. So, there we are. So that's, you know, yet another one. Which, you know, awesome. You basically get it for free. You know, you tell the guy at the beginning of the game, he's having problems selling his wares, and you tell him he's charging too much. You know, I always tell the guy 70 G or whatever, and then that's the payoff right there. So pretty good stuff there. All right, now that we've got Poshul back, we're going to go recruit another character who is finally available now, which is Turnip. And so the only things that you have to do, and I already took care of this in the actually a long time ago in one of the older videos, but let's see here. I think you have to be at the burnt out hideout. Yeah. So here in Another World, if you take a look at the patch of ground that I ran over there, as you walk over the top of it, it'll say something like, the ground here is too warm, vegetation won't grow. So you use the ice breath if you've got it on the ground there, and it'll say something like, oh, vegetation can grow here again. I'm not sure what we're doing here in Marble. Oh yes, actually I do remember. So now is the perfect time to come back here and grab, or I shouldn't say grab, but talk to, there's an NPC. Oh, we're in the wrong world. My bad. So annoying. We're either in the wrong world or I am here too early. I think we're in the wrong world though. All right. So, anyways, back to Turnip. Like I said, he you know, go to the burnt out hermit's hideout, freeze the ground. It'll say vegetation can grow here again, and then you'll have to cross over into the home world, which hopefully is what we're about to do right now. Don't make me into a liar. Don't do it. And then, you, like I said, you'll have to bring Poshul, though. Okay. And I believe from now on, now that Surge has his body back, every time you use the Astral Amulet here, you'll get this little scene here with Surge, obviously, changing between the two worlds. Now, you can actually skip that scene, I think, by pressing start or something like that. So, keep that in mind. Luckily, it doesn't take too long, but still, you know, if if you're switching back and forth between worlds a lot, that can get, I don't know, slightly annoying, I guess. Okay. At some point here, we're going to need to head to the Divine Dragon Falls as well and grab the Chrono Cross, which I don't believe I've done yet. So I'm not sure if that'll end up being this video or another one, but very, very important item to get. And actually, I'm not even sure if we can get it quite yet. All right, so here he is. And like I said, you absolutely have to freeze the ground there in order to get him to kind of be in the ground here. And Poshul will dig him up. All right. And here you can kind of see there's a few of the characters that you've recruited will kind of be hanging out here at Hermit's Hideaway, which I think is kind of cool. Leah's here, Draggy, Starkey. There might be more. All right. So Turnip kind of reminds me of Frog a little bit, or at least he speaks the same way Frog did in Chrono Trigger. He's got that. I guess I don't know what you really call that accent. The Old English accent, I guess. To be honest, though, I don't really use him that much. He does have a double tech with Neo Fio. So if that's a character that you like to use, then maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Alright, here we are back at Marble, though, and this is obviously where, I shouldn't say obviously, hopefully this is the correct world now and the correct time. Talk to this guy, though, and talk to him a couple of times, and then leave and then come back in and talk to him again if you need to. He will actually give you a full revive element, which is amazing. So it's I don't remember what tier. I think it's like a tier 5 element, but just because of the way it works, you can actually equip it in the tier 2 element, and it not only revives a character, but it restores all of their health as well. So very, very, very useful element. Make sure, like I said, to grab it now. I believe this is the earliest point that you can get it. Again, there's just a lot of things happen when Surge gets his body back, and you know, you can really, it's a really good opportunity to power up and obtain a lot of really useful stuff. Here, I think we need to head to the back to where the well, I guess the Black Dragon, I think, was actually in the other world, but we need to head to the back here in a little bit. I'm just talking to all the different NPCs in town because I wasn't sure if I was missing something or not, but to be honest, nobody's got really anything all that useful to say, if I remember correctly. But here, I think the general theme, though, is that there's now, like, a kind of a... I don't know if I could say that they've kind of bridged the gap between humans and demi-humans here. So that guy there certainly looked like he's married a mermaid, which actually we're going to see an example of that again here in a little bit. So I don't know, kind of neat, I guess. I guess Nikki's performance made that happen, I guess. And here they're obviously rebuilding. If that wasn't obvious, I mean, the first time you come in here, everything looks very different. Obviously, a couple of extra buildings added. Well, yeah, I really went out of my way to explore everything here. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is where the Sage is at, and obviously Fargo and the Sage have kind of, I guess, patched things up. Okay. I don't think he's saying anything different. I'm not really sure why I kept speaking to him. Okay, those two are finally getting along. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Good stuff. Good job, Surge and company. All right, so here we are. This is the place to be. I'm gonna actually speak to Toma here a little bit, and Toma certainly looks like he's started a relationship with a mermaid as well. So another, like I said, example of humans and demi-humans getting along. Now the guy in the back left here, and I'm actually going to speak to him in a minute, but he has a hammer that we need. And he'll sell it to you for, I believe it's 10,000 G or whatever the currency is in this game. And that you absolutely need if you want to make the best gear in the game. That's the rainbow stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to... Oh, we got a frame here from him. Neat. Alright, yeah, here he is. And this is the Master Hammer. Like I said, you absolutely need to get this for, or if you want to make the rainbow equipment. I'm not sure. Actually, no, we're running out of time here, so I'll actually talk a bit more about the rainbow equipment in the next video. So I hope this guide was helpful, though, and I hope you join me for more. All right, thanks for watching.